well. So we're going to start, first of all, I'd like you to just do a little march on the spot. You know, you can do a little side step, a little march, a tiny little march and stop, and then I just want you to stop. And I want you to just see where you land. I don't want you to make adjustments, I just want to see where your body lands when you stop doing something. So have a look at your feet, make sure your feet are pointing straight ahead. If they're not, just notice them just for a minute. I'd just like you to notice just for a minute before we change anything. So just take a moment to notice where your feet are. And then I'd like you to close your eyes and I'd like you to see if you can visualize where you're weighting your feet. Do you naturally weight your feet forwards? Do you naturally weight your feet backwards, off to one side? Do you do one side is weighted more than the other side? So just thinking about how you weight your feet normally. Good. And just take a moment, now you've weighted your feet, just take a moment to see how you landed with your pelvis and your knees. Did you land with locked knees? How's your pelvis? Did you land with your pelvis kind of tilting back or tilting forwards? How does your lower back feel? And you've landed here as well. Where's your rib cage? Do you feel your rib cage is a bit thrust forwards? Do you feel like you're feeling a bit world weary today? How is it representing in your rib cage? And then your head. Where's your head in relation to everything else? Does your head feel like it's been pushed down by gravity? Do you feel that it's drawing back, pushing forwards? Is it maybe off to one side a little? Where do you feel your head in relation to everything? Okay. So now we've had a bit of an awareness of it. I'd like you to do that march again. You're going to march again. You know, a bit of sidestepping. And this time, when you land, I'd like you to try and think about landing in that neutral. So think about your feet being neutral when you land, your knees being soft, your pelvis being neutral. So just think, can you line up as you stop? Does it feel different? So hopefully it feels a little bit different, but let's just go through just to make sure. So we want to make sure the feet are evenly weighted, so take a moment. Check them, make sure that they are parallel to each other and pointing straight ahead. Make sure you're not weighting forwards too heavily or weighting to the back too heavily off to one side. Knees are soft. Pelvis is neutral, not held tight, so it feels like you could totally move it and groove it if you wanted to. Rib cage directly over the top of your pelvis as much as you can for now, because we're just getting started. Shoulders hanging off the end of your body, not arms hanging off the end of your body, shoulders nice and relaxed, so not feeling any tension. Chin horizontal to the floor. I'd like you to almost feel like you're like one of those things that you used to get with string in between them that you could squash down and move in different directions. You know, you push your fingers up on the inside of them and the giraffe would go like this. I kind of want you to feel a bit like that. Okay, so keeping that nice even weight through the feet, we're going to inhale, we're going to start breathing. You're already breathing, but we're going to focus our breath. As you inhale, I'd like you to think about the arch of your feet melting into the floor. And as you exhale, I'd like you to feel like the arch of your feet is lifting off the floor. So hands nice and relaxed beside you. We're going to do 3 breaths just focusing on the feet. Ready to inhale and melt the feet. Melt, 2, 3, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt, 2, 3, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Melt, 2, 3, lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, and slowly widen your ribs. Take your time to widen your ribs, and just when we're doing these rib openings, just being aware of how it feels, whether you feel you have any restrictions, whether you feel you're pushing to the front a little bit. How does it feel when you do your apnea? And then release when you're ready. Now I'd like you to think about your pelvis. As we inhale, I'd like you to think about the bit between your sit bones and between your coccyx and your pubis. So that space between the bones. As we inhale, I'd like you to think about that space getting wider. So you can think about a softening if you want. So you want to think about the space getting wider or bigger. And as you exhale, I'd like you to think about the space drawing in. So this is the space between the sit bones, the coccyx and the pubis. So ready to inhale. Widen, 2, 3, draw in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen, 2, 3, draw in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen, 2, 3, draw in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for as long as you can. Again, just being aware of the rib cage widening, thinking about it stretching to the sides, stretching behind, making sure you're not lifting with your shoulders. And when you need to inhale, inhale. Okay, so now I'd like you, just for the breath, to think about your bladder. So I'd like you to just put your fingers just above your pubic bone at the front. As we inhale, I'd like you to think about that front portion of your bladder nodding down a little. So thinking about that movement it makes. And then as you exhale, so when you think about that movement, the front portion of your bladder nodding down, what movement that helps your pelvis make is this little slide back, like a little boat. And then as you exhale, the bladder draws up at the front and it creates that little slide back. So I'm not doing this. Yeah, that they got this little tiny feeling of movement back or down, and a little bit of tiny movement up. So just a tiny rock through your pelvis. So let's think about that as we breathe. So it's inhale, the bladder drops down or moves down, and exhale, it draws up. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, back up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for as long as you can again. So just taking your time to just be mindful of that rib opening. Making sure your jaw's relaxed. We're moving up there next or shortly. When you need to inhale, inhale. Now let's come to the ribs now. So we're at our rib cage. So you can have your hands around your rib cage so you can feel what's going on. We want to make sure that we're down towards the lower portion of our rib cage. So if you pulse your rib cage a wee bit, you'll find that your ribs go quite low down. And for some people, the back of their rib cage almost grazes the back of their pelvis. Okay. So we're going to think about this ribcage opening, stretching, like a massive umbrella opening as we inhale. And as we exhale, we're just going to allow it to drift back in. Ready to inhale. Widen, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Widen, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Slowly stretching your rib cage, taking your time, trying to find as much space, like you're widening your umbrella, relaxing your jaw. And when you're ready to inhale, you're going to inhale. Okay, so now I'd like you to think about your whole head area. So from your neck all the way up to your head and your face. And you can have your hands by your side, or you can place your hands on your head if you want to. You can place your hands on your cheeks if you want to. You can create a connection with your vagus nerve while we do this one, putting one hand on your cheek, one hand on your chest, where your heart area is. And as we inhale, I'd like you to think about the whole of your face, this whole area almost opening. And as you exhale, feel it drawing in, almost like there's a pulse in your skull. And there is a pulse in your skull, but we're going to really think about it kind of physically opening and drawing in. So, hands can be wherever you want them to be for this. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Create space. 2, 3, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, and slowly widen your ribs. Take your time to feel them stretch to the sides, behind. And when you're ready to inhale, inhale here and exhale, release. Okay, so now when we're breathing this next one, I'd like you to think about your feet melting, your pelvis widening, your bladder drawing down, your ribcage widening, your face widening. So we're going to think about all of that during these 3 breaths, just holding it all kind of in your head and just going with the rhythm of the breath. So ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause, hold the air out and widen your ribs, and really being conscious of this rib widening. Where did you feel stuck anywhere when you're doing it? Does it feel tight? And when you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, release. So we're going to do a little bit of tapping. So we're going to tap the whole of the rib cage today. So we're going to tap it all the way around the clavicle, up to the top of the shoulders. We're going to tap all the way around the rib cage. And we're just going to see that after we've done this, I'm just going to mute everybody. After we've done this, we want to make sure that we are, again, once we've done this, we're going to check in with our apnea again. Cool. Make sure you go underneath your armpits. Rib cage is here too. Up the back of your body. Right into these ribs here. My rib cage doesn't come down too low, but some people's do. It comes down a lot. So just be aware of where your rib cage is. Right. And your top rib comes all the way up into your neck here. It's like a little necklace. It comes underneath your clavicle and up into your neck. So make sure you tap around your clavicle as well. And maybe a little bit into your neck. Okay. Now let's test out the apnea again. We've created a little bit more space in our ribs. So ready to inhale, thinking about your whole body opening on the inhale. Exhale, everything drawing into the center. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Slowly widening your ribs, taking your time, being aware. Does it feel different than it felt before you did the tapping? Do you feel that you've got too much tension in your abdominals? Maybe you want to release that a little bit. Does that get you a little bit wider? And when you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, release. So we're going to do another one for our rib cage. So we're going to place our hands around our ribs this time. Good. As we inhale, we're going to twist round in one direction. You'll notice that the direction you're twisting away from, this direction, becomes flat with the ribs, whereas the direction you're rotating towards becomes almost pointy. And we're going to use our hand and we're going to sponge it. We're going to squeeze the ribs, rub them a little on one side, and then twist to the other side. So we're going to get quite a nice swinging movement in this. So as we turn, we're just going to massage. So beginning whenever you're ready, you twist, massage, twist, massage, and just get a nice rhythm going as you twist and turn. So this helps to tone your diaphragm. And release tension as well between the ribs. We get a bit more mobility in the rib cage. So we should be good to go with a really great apnea. Good, let's do 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. So you can either keep your hands there if that's where you had them for your apnea, or by your side. So, chin horizontal to floor, remember. Think about your alignment just for a moment. Think about everything opening on your inhale. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for as long as you can. So again, thinking about that stretching, widening. Are you noticing fewer restrictions? Does it feel easier? Are you more aware of what you're doing? And when you need to inhale, inhale here and exhale, release. Okay, so this time when we do the breath in the apnea, we're going to use our hands to signify what's going on with our rib cage. So we're going to imagine we've got a bowl of light in front of us, or it can be a magnet if you want something more formal. We're going to shift our balance point forward onto the balls of our feet, so we get that light stretch through the posterior chain. As we inhale, we're going to widen our hands in the same way our body's widening. Our feet are widening, our pelvis is widening, our ribcage, our head is widening. And as we exhale, we're going to squeeze the ball of light in, same way our body's moving in. And then on the apnea, as we start to widen the ribcage, we're going to widen our ball of light as well. So, ready to inhale and widen. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs. As you widen your ribs, drawing your hands apart. Thinking about the rib cage widening as your hands widen. Widen, 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 widen. And when you need to inhale, inhale here. Really widen them and shake it off. Okay, so we're going to add a little bit of bouncing now. Now the bouncing that we're going to do on our heels here, this bouncing is to help release the diaphragm, but release the pelvic floor and release the whole of the posterior chain. So what we're doing here is we're doing a little mini bounce. We're not having to do this, yeah? It's just a little, whatever feels comfortable for your body. So your body might feel like it needs less than my body. It might feel like it needs a bit more. You can do a big bounce if you want to, as long as it feels good for you. So we're going to do about 30 seconds bouncing, then come back and look at our ribcage again. Remember to keep breathing. Please don't breath hold, yeah? So we're going to do a little bounce on our heels. Good. Nicely done, guys. Good. And if you want to bring in your arms, if they decide they want to come into the action, and your shoulders, then you can bring them in, let them come in if they want to. Good. The pelvis wants a little shimmy while you're bouncing. Let us shimmy. Just a little bounce, 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 bounce. Good. And release. Good. Shifting your balance point forward again. We're going to test this, how this feels in our diaphragms now. So 3 breaths. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Slowly widening your ribs for as long as you like again. So taking your time. Thinking about, do you feel fewer restrictions needed at the start? Does it feel easier now that we've done some focus work on the ribs? Good, and when you need to, you're going to inhale. Okay, so we're going to put all of this together, thinking about all the breathing and everything, and add some arms. So we're going to internally rotate our hands into first. And this is one you're quite comfortable with and know. As we inhale, we're going to shift our balance point back towards our heels, keeping our toes on the floor. Remember, everything's opening on the inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to draw everything into the center as our hands move out. Good. So we've got inhale, everything widening and opening, except our hands. And then as we exhale, we're going to come forwards. Okay, so really focusing on this whole body breath. If you'd like to, I'd really like you to think about your palms. So as you inhale, you can think about your palms softening. And as you exhale, you can think about almost like the palms are drawing into the center, as the same way your feet did, or should be still doing. So ready to inhale and rock back. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I am opening as we go back. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into your T, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To your high V, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High V, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High V, 2, 3, back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here, and exhale, we're going to come down onto the floor just for sitting for our last one. You can sit on a chair if you don't want to sit on the floor. You're going to find a comfortable sitting position that you like sitting in. So either the cross-legged position, it can be any position you want for this one, to be honest, because we're going to really focus on the sit bones. So wherever you can feel your sit bones underneath you. You don't need to worry about dorsiflexing your feet for this one, because I really would like to focus on the pelvic floor. So sit bones either side of your pelvic floor. Good. We're going to take our ball of light again in front of us. And as we inhale, we're going to think about those sit bones. There'll be more space between the sit bones as we widen. And as we close the ball of light, we're going to think about the sit bones having less space between them. Okay, so we're not thinking about moving the sit bones at all. We're just thinking about the space. Ready to inhale and create more. In, 2, 3, close. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More, 2, 3, less. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. More, 2, 3, less. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose, pause. Widen your ribs. As you widen your ribs, pressing your hands all the way together for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here and exhale, release. Now just taking a moment here, you relax your feet, just relax your eyes down. We're going to do 3 breaths. At the end of the third one, just a nice slow apnea. I'd really like you to take your time, really think about your jaw relaxing on the exhale, and every time you exhale, think about getting taller. Every time you inhale, think about getting wider almost, or more open. Ready to inhale. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In, 2, 3, out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close your mouth and nose. Pause. Widen your ribs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale here.